Hello everyone, it's me, Sylvia, and I'm a little bit late for Carpool chats because I had some running around to do, and Miss Erica Denise is in a choir program, so she had practice today, so she didn't get out until now. So what I wanted to talk about today is something that's really close to my heart, and it's silent disabilities. For me, it's close to my heart because a lot of people look at me and they say, oh, I didn't know you was sick, or I didn't know you was disabled, or what's wrong with you? You know, when I pull out my little parking handicap sticker, they be like, oh, you know, ain't nothing wrong with her or whatnot. But if you've ever seen me sick, if you've ever seen me, then you know that my disability is real. And just because you can't see it doesn't make it not real. You can see, you know, the after effects. I have scars. I have a implanted device in my head and in my chest, and there are a lot of things that come with my disability. So yes, I am disabled. I don't know how disabled or disability is supposed to look, but I make the best of every day, and I think that is how we all should live our life. Like, we should make the best of every day. And so today I want to talk a little bit about my disability, because people be like, I didn't know you were suffering, or I don't know you suffering, or what does it look like, what happens, or whatnot. Okay, I have basilar type migraine. Basilar migraine is a rare type of migraine. It comes with all kind of aurora, which means like I go blind sometime, nauseation. I'm on daily nauseation meds. There's things where it comes on like a stroke is the best way to describe it. So if you've ever seen me in an attack, it's 9 times out of 10 a stroke. Except for I am blessed to have that it has never done any permanent brain damage. And when I say permanent brain damage, it has not, my disability has not given me permanent brain damage. My strokes that I've had, I've always been able to work back to or from. I'm not saying it's been easy, because everybody that knows my story from 2012, when I had my first brain surgery and had an attack on the operating table, I lost my memory. I lost my ability to walk, talk, all those things that we take for granted. I go through every day. And so one of the things that I also go through every day, like I talked about yesterday, was the chronic pain. I'm a little different. I'm wired a little different, meaning I have a high tolerance of pain. Whereas some people, when they get to a 7, they're in tears. For me, if I'm at a 7, I can manage. I still look okay. But when I get to a 10, and anybody that's seen me at a 10 know, you know, that it's nothing to really be, you don't want to really be by me or near me, because you can't talk, you can't do anything. It's just a bad situation to see. So before someone tells you, or before you tell someone the next time, you don't look disabled, or ain't nothing wrong with her because you can't see their disability, doesn't mean they don't have a disability. And so I'm one of them people who strive every day to smile, to find a reason to smile, because I know that I had many days where I could not smile, many days where it hurted to smile. The simplest thing, it hurted. And so I come to tell everybody so you can be conscious about, what you say to people or how it can come off. Don't get me wrong, for people who really just don't know, I'm very okay with that, and some people don't understand, and that's why I'm coming on today, because not everybody who's disabled has a physical disability, and the ones who don't, like me, I have other type of disabilities, but that does not make me any less disabled. I am classified fully disabled by the Social Security. I cannot work a full-time job anymore because I will be a liability to anyone who hires me. And that is just because of the deficits that happen when I have a strong migraine. I have not had a migraine-free day in over 5 years. So yeah. So every day that you see me and you see me smiling, you see me with new hair, or you see me doing anything, pushing through. That is what I do every day. I push through. I push through. And the reason I push through is, one, my daughters, they need a mother that's going to push through. But also, I always tell, like my friends and stuff, what legacy will you leave behind to your kids? And my mom taught me how to push through. She had a disability, more of a physical disability because it was in her lungs and stuff like that. But I saw her still live her life. And if you knew my mom, you knew that she lived life to the fullest, And so part of that I try to take on as well. I try to live life to the fullest. But yes, I am disabled. I have basilar migraines. I have had 2 brain surgeries plus a total thyroidectomy within the last 3.5 years. I've had 3 strokes within the last 2 years, and and I live daily with chronic pain. So there's not a day that something is not wrong, but I still try to find purpose in each day. Just like today, I went and visited one of my students. Her little sister is in the hospital, and you'll be hearing more about it because I'm going to try to do a fundraiser for her. But she's 7 and she has an aggressive cancer that they just found, and the prognosis is not good. And when you look at her, you can tell, and it just made me feel even more blessed that you can't tell that I'm disabled. And because you can't tell, people don't treat me sometimes like I'm disabled, which is a good thing, because I don't want everybody to treat me like I'm a fragile glass. But I do want everybody to totally understand that you can have a silent disability and still live. And you can have a silent disability and still die. And so don't discredit anybody's disability because of what they look like. Don't do it. Don't give more money to some charity because of physical disability versus one that is a silent disability. And when I say silent disability, I mean disabilities you cannot see. You can't see. A lot of mental illness are disabilities you cannot see. A lot of fibromyalgia. There's a lot of different things that people look totally normal, but they are not. If you knew my medicine regimen every day and things like that, you would totally be like, oh my God. And I'm not telling you this to be to get a pity party, because trust me, I don't need a pity party. I don't even pity myself. Like I said, I keep it pushing. But I'm telling you so you would understand that not everybody that you think has a disability is physical. Sometimes it's not. And I'm one of those people who have a disability and live every day with my disability. And I would say I like to try to redefine how disability looks. So every day that you see me and I'm smiling and I'm dressed and I'm in good spirits, just know it took me a while. My nephew Taylor was live earlier and he was like, "Auntie, what you doing?" And I said, "Getting dressed." He was like, "Just now? You should have been dressed." But not knowing this morning, I couldn't get dressed right away. It took me a while this morning because I had a worse migraine when I woke up. So just be mindful that people are still suffering, even if you cannot see their suffering. Just be mindful that people need prayers, even if you do not, if they do not ask for them. That's my story. That's my message for today. You know my motto: God is, God can, God will, and God did. Be blessed.